the infinite distances beyond the stratosphere, a strange, weird object is hurtling through interstellar space towards the Earth.
Sheila, Layton speaking.
Sheila, where's Craig?
Oh, hello, Uncle Cyrus. Craig hasn't come in yet. I'm waiting to go to dinner with him.
You better forget about that dinner, Sheila. There's a strange purple-colored meteor headed toward the Earth. Apparently from the direction of Mars. According to my calculations, it will strike somewhere close to here. Bring Craig over the minute he arrives.
Who are you? My name would mean nothing to you. I've come from the planet which you people on Earth call Mars.
From Mars? But you speak English, our language.
I speak all languages. Many years ago, my people invented and perfected a remarkable instrument known as the distance eliminator. With the aid of this device, I've been able to see and hear everything that happens on Earth.
But this is splendid. Science has been attempting for years to find a method of communicating with Mars. As a matter of fact, I myself have been working on something that will eventually enable us to fly to your planet.
I know. You are Dr. Cyrus Layton. We have watched the progress of your work, and I've come to you for help. My own projectile, you see, had no provision for a return journey. I'm very anxious to see the plans for your jet plane.
Why, I'll show them to you immediately. The observatory is close by, and my car is right here.
Thank you. Very ingenious, Doctor.
I'm highly flattered, sir. I was afraid that my humble efforts might seem childish to a scientist from Mars.
On the contrary, this is just what I need. Your launching rocket is far superior to ours, and your anti-gravity device, which assures a safe landing, is superb. Are there other copies of the plans?
No, this is the only copy. My project is backed by the Scientific Research Foundation. We've tried to keep it more or less a secret until we're ready to let the public know.
That is a very wise precaution. Do any of the members of the Foundation know the details of the plans?
Only one. Our attorney, Craig Foster. He was formerly an officer in the United States Secret Service. I expect him here soon with my niece, Sheila. I'll be proud to introduce them to you. This is really the greatest day of my life.
Unfortunately for you, Doctor, it is also the last day of your life.
I beg your pardon. I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
My people have planned for a long time to invade the Earth and enslave its inhabitants, destroying all of those who resist us. I am a forerunner of that invasion, the advance guard.
You must be insane. You must have injured your head when you landed. You better let me get you a drink.
Stay where you are. I'm not mad. The invasion is only being delayed because of our inability to build ships that could land safely and return to Mars. Your plans have supplied that need.
Then you landed in the wrong country, my friend. Do you think the American people will sit by and do nothing while you build a jet plane for the purpose of bringing in an army of conquest?
Yes, because they won't know I'm building it. I intend to build it in the personality of Dr. Cyrus Layton. You see, I have the ability to kill you, enter your body and use it for my own purposes.
Now I know you're insane.
This capsule contains a specimen of the atmosphere surrounding Mars, a highly concentrated form of carboxide gas. Harmless for me to breathe, of course, but it will be instantly fatal to you.
Open up, Doctor. It's Craig.
He probably went to see where the meteor struck.
Wait here. I'll see if he's in the study. Who are you? Open this door. There was a man in here, a weird-looking person dressed in tights and a helmet. He knocked me out, must have escaped to the terrace before you came in.
Uncle Cyrus, there's something the matter with him. His pulse is steady.
Oh, hello, Craig. I'm all right, Sheila. Some strange creature struck me.
What was he after?
Plans to my jet plane.
Did he get them?
Well, he must have. They were right on that desk when he knocked me into this chair.
It must have been the same man who wrote you that extortion letter a few days ago.
I don't know, Craig. The man who was just in here said he was known as the Purple Monster. He didn't mention anything about a letter.
What extortion letter, Craig?
Your uncle received a threatening letter ordering him to leave $50,000 at the Herndon Crossroads. We set a trap for the man. No one showed up. We didn't mention it because we didn't want to alarm you.
That's probably who the man was. But it doesn't help us to recover my plans. We still have no means of tracing the thief.
Then we'll find means. It's evident that whoever's behind this theft intends to use your plans to build a jet plane. As soon as he starts to work, he'll have to make some move out into the open. Then we'll catch him.
But in the meantime, I must start work on a new set of plans. And that's a task involving an endless amount of research. I'm afraid that this loss will delay us for months.
Not if Craig can find this purple monster.
And just how will he do that?
Well, I don't know yet. First thing I'm going to do is have myself deputized as a special officer.
All right, Craig. I'll leave the detective business to you. Now, you two run along. Let me get to work on my new set of plans.
After the shock you had, you should go to bed.
I'm quite all right, Sheila.
I wonder if we should notify the police of this attack.
I don't think that'd be very wise. Newspapers would get a hold of it, and the whole story of the doctor's invention would be in headlines tomorrow.
He's right, Sheila. We must guard our secret carefully.
Well, good night, Doctor.
Good night.
Good night, Uncle.
Good evening, Dr. Layton.
Who are you?
I'm the man that sent you that note. You tried to trap me. Nobody plays tricks on Hearts, Garrett, and lives. Come across that 50 grand.
What makes you think I've got so much money?
Quit stalling. I know the Foundation is backing you in some sort of an invention. Now, either you come across with that money, or I'll hold you for ransom and make them pay double.
I think I can get it for you. Just give me a minute's time.
All right. What's the idea? Make it snappy. My time is valuable.
What are you? I'm known as the Purple Monster, the forerunner of a great army from the planet Mars, which will soon swarm over your world and conquer it.
But, Dr. Layton.
Dr. Layton is dead, my first victim. Unless you want to be my second, you will listen carefully and obey my orders.
Yes, sir.
My mission here on Earth is to build an interplanetary jet plane. For this purpose, I have taken Dr. Layton's plans and can assume his body, voice, and personality at will, as you have just witnessed.
Yes, I certainly did. Well, what do you want me to do?
I want you to aid me in assembling material for my jet plane and finding dependable men to assist me and carry out my orders. If you are loyal, you'll be compensated with such wealth that the paltry $50,000 you came here for will seem like pin money. Is it agreed?
You can depend on me.
You have chosen wisely. I assure you that the alternative would have been most unpleasant.
I'm afraid it's going to be a long time before I can actually start work on my ship again. All my figures have to be rechecked and verified, new drawings made of all the parts.
Now, Doctor, things aren't really as bad as all that, because some of the accessory parts are already built. Oh, and Mitchell just called and said the launching rocket's finished.
That is good news. Has he tried it out yet?
No, but he has it mounted on temporary runners. He wants us to come out there for a demonstration at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to put it on a truck and haul it out in the hills.
If I can arrange it, I'll certainly be there.
Good. I'll pick up Sheila at the office and we'll meet you there. The shop is at Highway 13 and Kelton Road.
Fine. You heard what was said?
Yes, sir. But I'm afraid I didn't understand most of it. What's this launching rocket he mentioned?
Well, that's one of the most important units of the jet plane. It gives the projectile the necessary initial push that drives it away from the Earth into the stratosphere. I must get hold of it at once.
Well, what's the rush? You're not ready for that sort of gadget yet.
No, but once they've made their demonstration, they'll put the rocket in some secure place where we might have trouble getting it. At present, it's in Mitchell's isolated shop and practically unguarded.
Oh, I get it.
I'll resume my natural form, and we'll be at Mitchell's shop well ahead of Foster.
Who is it?
Message from Mr. Foster.
Where's the message?
This is it. Back up.
So this is your launching rocket. I presume this is the lever that fires the low-caliber rockets.
That's right. When the hand on the gauge reaches 100, the main rocket fires and the machine takes off.
Is the truck outside fitted with clamps to hold the machine?
Yes, but Foster will be here long before you can get it loaded.
Hey, maybe he's right.
No, he's not. He's going to telephone Foster and cancel his engagement for today.
Get over to that phone.
Remember, one word to betray us and it will be your last. Now dial it.
All set?
Yes.
Well, let's go. We mustn't keep Mitchell waiting. This is going to be his big day. See you later, Stuart.
Hello? Yeah, right here. For you, Craig.
Oh, thanks. Hello?
This is Mitchell, Craig. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to postpone the demonstration until tomorrow. Nothing serious. Just a little ignition trouble. Supposing we make it the same time tomorrow.
Well, that'll be all right with me.
What is it, Craig?
Mitchell must be in trouble. He was tapping out an SOS signal while he talked. Come on, Sheila, we've got to get out there.
Now that I've done your dirty work, I suppose you're going to kill me anyway.
Not as long as you continue to be helpful. I can use your advice when I'm ready to install the rocket in my jet plane. Tie him up and then bring the truck inside. Careful of that lever. You'll send this thing out of here in a streak of flame.
That's enough work for today. Let that down. All right, turn around, both of you.
Probably Foster.
Get into the basement.
Uncle Cyrus, it's Sheila. Uncle Cyrus, are you all right?
I'm sorry, Sheila. I'm afraid I dropped off to sleep. Anything wrong?
The purple monster attacked Mitchell's workshop.
What?
That's right. Mitchell escaped, but the launching rocket was destroyed. It's certainly evident now that this purple monster intends to use the plans he stole from you to build a jet plane.
The loss of that rocket is very serious. It will require a great deal of money to build a new one.
Yes, I know, but we can afford it. The Foundation has ample funds, and Mr. Stewart keeps a reserve of about $100,000 in cash in his vault for emergencies. You can draw any reasonable amount from him if I countersign your order.
Well, that makes things a bit easier. I'll go down immediately and draw $2,000 as a working advance for Mitchell so that he can get started on another rocket without delay.
Good. I can't go there now, but I'll be in before the office closes to countersign your order.
That's fine. Foster just told me that Stewart has $100,000 in cash in his vault right now.
100 grand. Who's Stewart?
He's president of the foundation. Of course, I can't draw a large amount without arousing suspicion. But you told me that you're an expert in opening safes, didn't you?
I can open any of them. That is, they don't have a time lock.
Stewart's safe has one. But I have a little device that'll make the time lock ineffective. Foundation office is in the tower building. Go down there, look the place over, and find a way of entry. In the meantime, I'll report our progress to Mars. The Earth expedition calls the Emperor. The Earth is calling the Emperor of Mars.
Speak. Your Emperor will hear you.
A brief report, Your Highness. As you can see, I'm in possession of the body of Dr. Layton. I have the plans of his jet plane and will begin construction shortly in a secret hideaway.
You have done well. Can you obtain all the materials you need?
Yes, Your Highness. I have complete control of the situation and will soon provide myself with sufficient sums of money so that I can purchase whatever I need.
If you need any help, it'll be sent. Mars and your Emperor are proud of you. You lead the first wave of the invasion.
I salute Your Highness. I need $2,000 as a working advance for Mitchell so he can start rebuilding again.
Very well. Craig will be in later, and I'll have him countersign for the advance then.
Your vault looks very strong and businesslike.
Yes, since we had the time lock installed, we feel quite secure. Come in and look it over. There you are, Doctor. And there's more here when you need it.
Thanks. We'll probably need it.
Any trouble?
Not a bit. The device is planted in the vault. You'll be able to open the safe any time after midnight.
Hello, Craig.
Hello, Stewart.
Glad you came in. Here's Dr. Layton's voucher for your signature. .5 o'clock. Time to close.
Just a minute. Look at that time clock.
Why, it's 30 minutes fast.
You can see the minute hand moving.
Strange. Apparently something's wrong with it.
Yes, very wrong. I'll bet someone's been tampering with the mechanism. At the rate those hands are going, the time lock will be off sometime around midnight instead of 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Who's had access to this vault during the day?
About half a dozen of our employees. Stands open all day. My people are free to go in and out. But no one except me knows the combination.
If I'm right, the man who figured out this device won't have any trouble with the combination. He knows at what time this vault can be open tonight, and he'll be here to get the money.
I'll have my people questioned at once.
No, you better say nothing about it. That'd warn the thief. I'll come back after dark and stand guard in the corridor.
Gadget worked. The time lock's off. $100,000 in the bag.
course, the foundation has more funds from which we can draw. The unfortunate part is that with the stolen money and Dr. Layton's plans, the Purple Monster will be able to build a jet plane himself.
And he certainly won't have to steal the materials when he can buy them.
Yes, but he can't buy the special devices and chemicals which are manufactured exclusively for our jet plane. When he does try to get them, he'll come out into the open. That's how I hope to catch him. Oh, I'll take it. Hello?
Hello, Foster. This is Saunders. What about that special fuel I processed for the jet plane? I've got a lot of money tied up in it, and now I understand it may be months before the Foundation will want to use it.
Yes, I'm afraid that's true.
Well, I called Dr. Layton. He told me to discuss it with you. He feels I should either be reimbursed or permitted to sell the fuel.
I doubt very much if you could find a customer. However, I'll take it up with the Foundation members. Goodbye. Saunders thinks he should be paid now for the rocket fuel he made for us, whether we use it or not.
I suppose he's right. You'd better get an okay from the other members, and then I'll take care of it.
All right. I'll drop in on Dr. Layton at the observatory.
Then you tell that absent-minded uncle of mine that I'm coming up and coax him out to lunch.
It'll probably be his breakfast or last night's dinner. See you later.
Saunders is getting permission to sell his rocket fuel.
So we steal it.
No, we buy it.
Look, according to my code, we don't pay for anything we can lift.
Garrett, among the rewards for your loyalty to me will be a trip to Mars when the jet plane is completed. From my people, you will learn that there's a time to steal and a time to buy. Expediency is our law. That is why when we've completed our fleet of jet planes, we'll conquer the Earth so easily.
So we buy the fuel.
That's right. Take a truck and one of your men, go to Saunders and tell him you're from the Spartan Motor Company. These plans are better than the first ones, Craig. They're giving me a chance to work out some of the bugs.
That's fine, Dr. Layton. Take as much time as you need.
Hello? Oh, yes, Stewart. Yes, he's right here.
Yes?
Saunders just called and said he had a customer for your rocket fuel.
Well, thanks. I'll call him. Saunders has a customer for the rocket fuel, and there's only one customer who could use it. That's the Purple Monster.
Oh, I'm not so sure, Craig. It's entirely possible that the fuel could be used in other types of motors.
Yes, possible, but not very probable. I'll tell Saunders to stall the deal until I get there.
Very well. I'll get back to work.
That's right, Saunders. Pretend you're going ahead with the deal. Even load the fuel on the truck if you have to. But stall as long as you can. I'm leaving right away. purple monster. Didn't you see him?
He must have gone into Uncle's study. Uncle Cyrus, it's Sheila. Uncle Cyrus, are you all right?
Dr. Layton, what happened?
Purple monster came in and that's all I read.
He must have gone out that door. I'm positive this attack is part of the purple monster's plan to get the rocket fuel. I'm going to Saunders' place at once.
You better go with Craig, Sheila. He may need you.
Taking long enough to load that truck.
I know, but the fuel is very dangerous. It has to be handled carefully. Saunders Refinery?
This is the Spartan Motor Company. I'd like to speak to Mr. Benchley if he's still there.
Oh, yes, of course. Just a moment. It's for you.
Benchley speaking.
I tried to stop Foster, but I couldn't. Now he's on his way to Saunders. Grab that fuel and get out of there no matter what you have to do.
Right. I'll load that truck myself.
But I haven't finished making out the invoice.
There's your receipt. Start her up.
Can't outrun him. We're losing that oil. When you get to the top of the grade, stop.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bopped. You gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go. It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
Can't outrun him. We're losing that oil. When you get to the top of the grade, stop.
Who tried to get away with the fuel is an agent of the same mysterious individual who stole the plans for Dr. Layton's jet plane.
The Purple Monster.
That's right. And since he didn't get the fuel, he'll certainly try to steal your secret formula.
Well, I'd better assign a guard to watch the safe every night.
No, I want that job myself. I have a scheme that'll give you complete protection.
Let's hear it.
I'd like you to give me your formula. I'll turn it over to the Foundation for safekeeping. Then I want you to write out a false formula naming octolene as the secret chemical ingredient.
Why octolene?
Because it's made by only one company, which the Foundation controls. If the Purple Monster does get this false formula, he'll think he has to have octolene. And his next appearance will be at the octolene plant.
And you'll nab him there. That's an excellent idea, Craig.
I'm sorry we had to lose that rocket fuel.
Would have been worthwhile if Foster and the girl had been removed. However, I still believe we can get a hold of Saunders' formula.
Well, I'd better take several men with me, because Saunders will surely be on his guard now.
On guard against a night raid by you and your men, yes. But not against an afternoon call by the respectable Dr. Layton. How do you do, Saunders? I hope I'm not intruding.
Not at all, Doctor. Glad to see you. Won't you sit down? It's funny, I was thinking about you. I was wondering if the loss of the rocket fuel would delay your work on the jet plane.
Oh, I don't think so. Of course, I've had to start all over again since the original plans were stolen. Perhaps if I had a look at your formula, I could speed things along by basing my calculations on that.
No, Doctor. The formula's better off in my safe than in your head. You're carrying enough important secrets around with you.
I'm sorry. But would I be out of order if I asked to see the gyro compass you've been working on?
No, not at all. The model's out in the shop being magnetized. If you wait a few minutes, I'll get it for you.
Gladly.
All right?
You always go out one door and come in another?
Do you always go through people's confidential papers?
The draft came through the window and scattered them. I was merely putting them back.
No. Not a very likely story, Doctor. I believe you were searching my safe. Probably looking for my rocket fuel formula.
That's right. Get it for me.
You must be out of your mind, Dr. Layton.
Quite the contrary. And I warn you, if you try to summon anyone, I'll fire. Get me the formula. Open it and hand me the contents.
It's fantastic. But I'm beginning to think you've been cooperating with a purple monster all along.
I'll tell you something even more fantastic. I'm not Dr. Layton.
What?
I happen to be the purple monster, a visitor from Mars. I'm merely using the late doctor's body. In the near future, my people will invade and conquer the Earth.
It's unbelievable.
But true. However, I wouldn't care to have you repeat it to anyone. This pellet contains a quantity of Martian gas, harmless to me, but fatal to you.
Craig, I've been trying to reach you by phone for 2 hours.
I was at the courthouse. What's the trouble?
Saunders was found dead in his office.
So the purple monster has caught us off guard again.
Saunders' safe had been rifled. And we found an empty envelope on the floor marked rocket fuel formula.
Well, that means the octolene plant will be attacked next. I'll get right out there. You better telephone the news to Dr. Layton.
Come down here.
What do you want?
A load of that octolene. Quick.
Well, there isn't any here. It's all in the warehouse. But I'm mixing up a new batch now.
Where's the warehouse?
Well, I don't see what business that is of yours.
No? Show him, Ed. I think I know a way to loosen your tongue. Draw some of that acid.
I'll tell you where it is. It's at Norton Warehouse on River Street.
That's all we want to know. Drop those guns.
And let the acid run into the vent. I'll keep him pinned down. valve and let the acid run into the vent. I'll keep him pinned down.
Foster got the best of us again. He has all the luck.
It isn't luck. The man has a keen mind and he acts quickly. He knows we're building a jet plane and he's able to anticipate almost every move we make. However, I'm going to be just one jump ahead of him in my next move.
Your next move?
Yes, I'm expecting a call from Professor Crandall any moment. He's going to stage a demonstration for Foster and me.
Dr. Layton speaking. Oh, Professor Crandall. Yes? You're ready to demonstrate the electro-annihilator. Excellent. In about half an hour? Thanks, I'll be there.
An electro-annihilator? What's that?
It's a device to protect the jet plane while in flight. I must get hold of it at once. That's where I can use you.
I see. So I make a surprise appearance with a truck.
No, the machine is already mounted on a truck. But take one of your men because Foster will be there.
As you know, falling meteors are the greatest hazard to space travel. But as I propose to demonstrate, these flying bodies can be located and destroyed by the electro-annihilator before they collide with a jet plane.
Oh, I see.
When the locator map warns of any approaching object, I focus the annihilator beam in the direction indicated. When the object moves into the beam, it is completely destroyed. In this demonstration, of course, I am using only a fraction of the annihilator's power.
How about more distant objects?
His range is almost unlimited. All you do is set the rangefinder to the approximate distance until the object becomes visible on the locator map.
Don't move, any of you. Get away from that annihilator. Get your hands up. Tie him up.
Flash! Another car has been mysteriously shattered on the Flint Canyon Highway, the 12th in 3 days. In each case, the destruction was so complete, the police have been unable to discover the method by which these crimes were committed.
It's horrible. Who could be doing this?
There's no question about that. The purple monster and his men are testing the Annihilator and ruthlessly killing people in the process.
Can't we do anything to stop them?
I think we can, if my theory is correct. These are the 4 highways in the region of Flint Canyon where the cars have been destroyed. As you see, they form a rectangle. Whoever's responsible for these crimes must be operating within this area.
Well, that's an interesting theory, but how can you prove it? The area you indicate covers about 100 square miles.
Now, Professor Crandall gave me a beam finder, which will help locate the Annihilator. I'm going to drive through that section and see what happens.
After what's happened to all those other cars?
Oh, the beam finder not only establishes the locality of the Annihilator, it gives plenty of warning before it strikes.
Let me go with you.
Oh, I think you'd better stay here.
I might be able to help. I can follow in my own car at a safe distance.
Well, all right, but make sure you keep that safe distance. We'll contact you later, Doctor.
All right, Craig. Calling HG, calling HG.
HG answering. Come in.
Foster's on his way to the canyon with a beam finder. Sheila's following in her own car. They'll communicate with each other by radio. That should help you pick up their route. Let me know as soon as you dispose of them.
It'll be a pleasure. Start the locator beam. I'll try and tune in Foster.
Come in, Sheila.
Hello, Craig. Everything okay?
I'm all right so far. I'm just entering the pass. Where are you?
About 2 miles past Riverhead.
Good. Don't follow me too closely.
Mac, I'll handle this job personally. I'll take over and you stick by the radio, huh?
Hello, Sheila. Finder just started to move. The Annihilator is north-northeast, somewhere to my right. I'll call you back in a few minutes.
Won't be long now. The light's almost reached the mark.
Sheila, I'm coming into range of the Annihilator beam. Don't try to...
That was simple.
Now for the girlfriend.
Craig, please answer. Are you all right?
Blast her right where it hit Foster. She'll never know what hit her.
Turn off that machine.
Craig, can you hear me? Where are you? Come in, Craig. Craig, are you all right? Please come in.
Moving right along. Set to blast her right where it hit Foster. She'll never know what hit her.
Turn off that machine.
Craig, can you hear me? Where are you? Come in, Craig. Craig, are you all right? Please come in. Craig, please answer.
Sheila, jump. The annihilator beam is focused on you.
Well, I had to get away in a hurry, but I did save the Annihilator.
Well, I'm afraid we'll never be able to use it while Foster has the beam finder. Once he has it repaired, it'll lead him directly to the Annihilator.
Repaired? You mean the beam finder's broken?
Yes, Foster telephoned me and said it was slightly damaged at Flint Canyon. He and the Layton girl are taking the finder to Crandall to have it fixed.
Then I'd better get right over to Crandall's.
No, that won't be necessary. I asked Foster to bring the machine to me first so I could examine it. My plan is very simple. Crandall isn't going to live long enough to repair that finder.
Purple monster!
Wait here, Sheila.
Let me have that, Garrett. When Crandall tries to remove this coil, a spring will drive a tiny poison dart into his hand.
Will it kill him instantly?
Not instantly. At first, the poison will affect only his mind. He'll have but one desire, the lust to kill and destroy. I shall arrange for Foster himself to deliver the machine to Crandall.
Sheila, what happened?
Somebody sneaked up behind me, took the finder, and locked me in the closet.
Craig, here it is. I saw Garrett trying to escape. I started after him. He dropped this.
So that's it. The purple monster lured me away so that Garrett could steal the finder.
Yes, but before he strikes again, you and Sheila better take this to Crandall and have him repair it.
You're right. Purple Monster has an uncanny way of finding out our plans. We know that he'll stop at nothing to get what he wants.
I'm sure the damage isn't very serious. Why don't you drop back in a couple of hours?
But don't you want me to stick around just in case of trouble?
Thanks, but that won't be necessary.
All right, then. We'll be back soon. Come on, Sheila.
That poison should have had its effect by now. You better go down to Crandall's, because I'm not just sure how he'll react or what'll happen. But remember, whatever you do, get that beam finder.
Ruined. Utterly ruined. A creation of genius destroyed by incompetent ignorance. It's Foster's fault. But I'll get even with him. I'll make him pay. I can destroy, too. I'll kill Foster. No one would blame me. It's retribution. Realized how easy it would be to use part of my laboratory equipment as a weapon of destruction. That will do very nicely. It looks so innocent. What are you doing here?
Why, I thought you said that...
I said I'd call you when I was ready.
Sorry, I guess I misunderstood you.
That's just the trouble. I spend my life studying and experimenting, and then some young upstart like you comes along and tries to tell me what to do.
Really, Mr. Crandall, I'm sure Craig didn't intend to.
You keep your nose out of this. Even if your uncle is the head of the observatory, I've forgotten more about science than he ever will learn.
If that's the way you feel about it, suppose we just forget the whole thing and let me take the beam finder.
Maybe you think you can repair it yourself.
We're wasting time. If you don't mind, I'll just take it and forget we ever bothered you.
took Professor Crandall to the hospital, but he died without regaining consciousness.
Too bad. Now, we never will learn the reason for his strange behavior.
An autopsy showed that he died of an overdose of a chemical known as curava.
Curava? Never heard of it.
It's a rare chemical that affects the brain tissues, causing madness and then death.
If we could find the source of this curava, it might lead us directly to the purple monster.
Yes, Craig is checking on that now.
What did you find out, Craig?
Well, curava is handled locally by the pharmacy supply company. They've had only one customer. A certain blind man uses it occasionally diluted as an eye wash. I've already tried to contact the doctor who wrote the prescription, but I haven't been able to locate him.
Why don't we check on the blind man, Craig?
Well, that's a good idea, Sheila. Would you mind taking care of it? He's an organ grinder named Tony. Usually hangs out around 5th and Elm Streets. While I'm at Crandall's inquest, suppose you go down and see what he can tell you.
All right. Is your name Tony?
Yes, it is.
I understand you've been using a chemical solution for your eyes. Something known as curava.
What about it?
I'm merely interested in locating the doctor who prescribed that treatment.
Oh, his name is Morley. He lives at 859 Pine Street.
Thank you.
Thank you, miss. T calling HQ. T calling HQ.
This is HQ. Go ahead.
Some girl was just here, and she was trying to pump me about the curava. So I sent her to Logan's place on Pine Street.
Good. We'll be there before she is. Get in touch with me if anything else happens.
Right.
Must be that Layton girl snooping around.
Very likely. If it is, when she comes to Logan's place, she'll walk right into our hands. Come along, Garrett.
The electric eye is ready for a test.
Good. Let's see how it works.
That pan contains a small charge of explosive wired to the electric eye mechanism. The powder will be set off by an electrical impulse transmitted to the relay box.
Proceed with the demonstration. Watch the door. The girl may be along any moment.
The power beam is on now. That establishes a contact between the electric eye lenses mounted in this door frame. Watch what happens when I walk through the door and break the contact between the lenses. Okay?
Excellent. This should prove invaluable to me. Girl's coming. Let her in.
Come in, Miss Layton. Straight ahead.
The purple monster. I should have suspected this was a trap.
Well, you can't know everything, lady.
But she knows some things we'd like to know. Sit down. I understand you've shown an unusual interest in Curaba. Just how much do you and Foster know about it?
I'm not talking.
I believe you'll change your mind. Tie her up, Garrett, while she thinks it over.
I'd advise you to let me go. Craig Foster will never stop searching until he finds me.
But he may not find you alive.
You're sure that a young lady hasn't questioned you about it?
Nobody has spoken to me all day.
Well, thanks anyway.
Thank you, sir. Calling L7. T calling L7. I just had another visitor, a young fellow. He was asking about that girl.
Foster.
What'd you tell him?
Well, I told him that... Officer, I ain't done nothing wrong.
Yeah, a blind man recognizing a policeman just comes natural to you.
Grab that hand organ, officer.
They got him.
What about this Tony? How much does he know?
The wavelength and the radio call number of our hideout, but not the location.
We can change the wavelength. Anything else?
The address of this place.
Will he talk?
Under enough pressure, he might talk.
Come on, out with it. Who were you talking with on that radio?
I tell you, I don't know. I've never seen him.
Look, mister, the men you're involved with have several murders to answer for. You better remember that. You might be seriously implicated.
All right. His name is Garrett.
Where can I find him?
He's at a small house at the edge of town. 859 Pine Street.
Take this man in for further questioning. I'm going to that house.
Foster's probably on his way here right now, so you'd better connect the electric eye mechanism to those cases of explosives. So when Foster steps into the room, he and the girl both will be blown to bits.
But I've spent months building this machine, and now you want me to blow it up.
It's better than leaving it here for Foster to find. We certainly don't have time to move it, so get busy.
Everything's ready.
Let's get out.
Hold it. Where's Sheila Layton?
How do we know?
Let's take a look in that other room.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.